Hey everybody, it's Sevram here, and I will be starting my game jam. We're doing the GameOff Game Jam, sponsored by itch.io and GitHub. So, I guess first off, let's refresh the page, see what's going on. So, alright, so it's a month-long event. It's gonna run over the next month, roughly. It started a couple minutes back. So I guess this is their 5th annual one of these. And so it looks like the theme for this year is throwback. So let your imagination run wild, interpret this in the way you like. Here are a few possible interpretations. For inspiration, reversion to an earlier ancestral characteristic, a person or thing having a characteristic of a former time, nostalgia for something in the past, something retro, a blast from the past, something passé, no longer fashionable or popular, or throwing something back as in a ball or reply. Interesting. So this is just participation details, but that's not particularly important. So I'm thinking something somewhat sort of retro, but then throwback is an interesting idea to it. We could throw something back, people, i.e. like a ball or an object, or we could just do a throwback to some older type of game. Interesting ideas. Very interesting. I wonder. Well, we've got lots of time to figure out what we want to do. All right. So we don't have to set on a name, but let's create the repo for this. Let's see, GameOff 2017. For the 2017 GameOff. Since I'm going to be using Go.Engine, it doesn't have an ignore, but we'll get a README and we'll put this under MIT. All right, so that's good. Let's get a console ready. All right, let's clone that. Alright. So, alright, let's start a new project. Let's see, we're gonna put it in, wow, let's see, home, me, repos, GameOff. Okay. Alright, let's get my layout the way I like it. Go. What to do, what to make. Let's also... Actually, yeah. We're going to save this. Save as... Repos, GameOff. To-dos. Alright, so obviously we need stuff to do. Let's get something a little bit color, schema for normal, font, just that to hack regular, but up that to 12. Alright, stuff to do. Well, let's see. First off, we need to come up with a concept. But let's see. Theme is throwback. Concept. Let's do something retro-ish. I'm wondering, do I want to actually do a mechanic in which something is thrown back? I.e. maybe like a top-down shooter-ish thing where you can only use the ammo that the enemies toss to you? That could be interesting. You know, let's experiment with that. Let's do it. Retro-ish. Let's say enemies throw projectiles and you throw them back. Alright, so first we need, we need obviously a world of some sort. We need a player. We need enemies. Enemy, there we are. We need, let's see. Let's put this under entities. And mechanics. We need ability to catch and throw projectiles. Projectile, yeah, there we are. All right, catch and throw projectiles. Let's see. I think that's the stuff we should just work from right now. So we need players and enemies. We need some world. We need obviously to have some sort of map, which is going to need tiles, I'm guessing. All right, so this is a good starting point. So what we're going to need is some tiles. So I'm going to grab some stuff from Kenny. They're a nice free open source and they should help. I just have to... We want 2D? Sports pack, pirate pack, tanks. Tanks, no idea what that means. Sakabon? No idea. Foliage, sci-fi, holiday, platform characters. Space shooter extension. Tower defense. Generic items. Map pack. Alright, that could be useful. So I'm gonna put that up there. Rune pack. We need runes. Abstract, isometric, top-down shooter. There we go. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, perfect. I think this is exactly what we're looking for. Right, let's get the top-down shooter. Save those. All right, so let's see what we got in here. All right, we got a tile sheet. Got some all sorts of stuff in here. All right, so let's extract these. Let's just dump them right here for right now. Let's preserve the file paths. I don't need the vector stuff. I don't think I need that. Spreadsheet. Gotten PNGs, robots, tiles. Okay, perfect. This all should work in general, I think, for what we're looking for. Man, Hitman, Man 1. Alright, I think this will work. What's weapon machine? Oh, okay, so those are just like weapons. Okay, so we could actually have different weapons. That could be useful. Good, 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 good. Cool, cool. Alright, I think this will work. Perfect. Alright, so, oops. Do that. Alright, so... Okay, that's good. We all got that. That's all done there, but... leave that open. Okay, so... First, let's go here, and let's see, create new folder. We're gonna need to create a bunch of folders. We're gonna need scenes. F10. Let's see, we're gonna need scripts. We're gonna need sprites. We're probably gonna need tiles. Yeah, so let's do tiles. And eventually, oops, not F9. 10, we need maybe fonts. And sounds eventually. Those are all the stuff we're eventually gonna need. But for right now, this should do it for us, I think. So let's see. So first and foremost, we're gonna want to create the game world itself, but we're gonna want a couple sprites. So let's go back to downloads. We're gonna go back to top shooter. Let's go to RPGs. Let's grab the survivor. And let's just get survivor gun. I'm gonna copy that. We'll worry about other guns or reloads and etc. whatever. Or actually no, if we're gonna be throwing back, let's just get survivor. Alright, survivor, yeah, we'll get survivor stand. And then we'll get survivor hold once they grab a hold of whatever that projectile is and toss it back. So that could be useful. All right, so we're going to copy this one. Both off sprites, just drop it there. Okay, back to here. So the first thing we want to do is actually just create a standard like world scene. So we're going to want a standard node. I'll just call this world. And let's see, we're going to save this as, oh, we're going to want another directory. So hit cancel. We're going to actually, oops, sorry. We're going to want a, it's not scenes, because Godot saves everything in scene files. So what we want is, what did we call, what did I call them in that other one? Stages, okay, cool. We'll do stages. Just save this. I call this game stage. Stages. We'll save that there. All right, and now it should just, yes, we want to select this game stage. All right, cool. So we've got, it's running this particular stage. Oh, dang it. What is that catching? Oh well, here, let me move something around. So it isn't as annoying to me. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got a stage, and it's going to be roughly this large, which I think will be just fine for our usage scenario. But let's check our project settings. For display, width is 1024 by 600. I think that'll be fine for right now. All right, so world is fine. We're not going to be doing much with it right now other than just having it like that. So let's create a new scene. I want this one to be for the player. So I want, let's see, the player's going to need a collision box. So we should probably actually do it with an area 2D first. So we're just going to call this player. The player is going to need a sprite. Add child node. Sprite. Player is also going to need a collision shape, I think. So, but first let's add the sprite in. Let's go to sprites, survivor. Okay. So here's our player. Oh, yeah. I know what's wrong. All right, clear. Scene, project settings, render, I think, right? No. Rasterizer, is that it? No, image loader, there we are. Do not filter, do not do bitmaps. That way, when I load this texture in, get rid of bitmaps, filters, there we are. That way it keeps the kind of pixelated look to it, which is what we want. Alright, so the collision shape, we got this there. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to add a rectangle. Rectangle shape. I'm going to make it... Well, let's see, what are the dimensions of this particular sprite? It's 35 wide by 43 tall, so that's what we're going to do for the rectangle. Oops. Maybe not. Goodbye by 43. Oh, so it should be half of 35, so 35 over 2. 43 over 2. Perfect. Now we have our player. It's all working. So, alright, so if we go back to the game one, we can actually come here and instantiate the child scene. Which we never saved. So we're gonna save this, but we need to save it in the scenes. Should be player. So we're gonna go back to game stage. We'll add an instance of the player SCN. There we are. So if we do this, player should show up down there. Perfect. But we don't want the player to necessarily be there, so let's go back to the player TSCN. Scale out. We're going to take this player, and we're going to move them into roughly in the middle. And the player is roughly in the middle. Perfect. And so let's add, no, wait, let me think. See, we're gonna need to get the player to move. Oops. Oops. Redo. 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 Arg. Whatever. Okay. So I think if we go to project settings, input map, let's add player forward. Player reverse. Player turn left. Player turn right. All right. This will be a key, and so we'll do WASD for now. So forward is W. Player reverse is S. Turn left is A. And turn right is D. Okay. So now what we're going to do, let's attach a script. We'll store this in scripts. Called player.gd. That. See, we need to set process to true. All right. Okay, so let's see, how do we want to do this? So we say if input dot player input I think it's is pressed, right? Yeah. No, I can't remember what it is. All right, so let's go to Godot. See docs. It has action. I think it's input, actually. I think it's is action pressed. Okay. So input is action pressed. There we are. Player forward. Let's see, pass. And then I have to set my position, I think, by a delta. Let's see, we want a direction, I think, which equals vector 2D. Or no, it's vector 2. This is deg2 rad. Let's see, rand range. No, not rand range. Let's do turn left, let's see, 10 degrees. And then we'll have that minus 10 degrees. Let's see if that actually does anything interesting. Okay, cool. So the player is rotating. That's awesome. All right, maybe we should do this times the delta. Let's see what that does. Okay, that's much slower, so we're probably going to want to set... So let's set a constant here, and let's call it, like, rotate speed. And we'll have it 180 degrees a second. So, alright, so if I'm setting up here, so 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, yep. That's a little slow, so let's make it a 360 turn. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, yep, that's better. So we have... does rotate give us like a vector back? That would be interesting. Global rotate, spatial. Global rotate. Void. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Vector 3 normal. Float radians. Oh, never mind. No, I don't want spatial rotate. No 2D rotate. Just as a float radian. Okay. Radiance rotation to 2D node starting from its current location. I think that's probably what we want. Pretty sure that's what we want. So I know the rotate's working there. What I wanted to do is I want the player to move along whatever this ends up being. That's the part that is not 100% clear now. I think... Did this before. That's it. Something very similar before what I did. So the rotated, there's direction dot rotated. Oh, this will actually rotate a vector. So I can actually do that, and then I can actually rotate the vector. Okay, cool. That'll work. So I can take direction dot rotated and apply the exact. I think that is. If I need that to be a vector, right? Yeah. Should have a rotated. Raise the vector by 5 radians. Alright, good. That's exactly what I need. And it returns a vector 2 back, which is exactly what we want. And this, all I want to do here is have a movement speed of some sport const. Oh no, let's set that to 100 for right now, I guess. So what I want here. Oh, yeah. Equals vector 2. Actually, let's see if I want So this will get the player position, and then let's see, pause, let's see, plus equals to no, it's plus equal to the delta times movement speed. That should be forward. This would be pause minus equal to delta times movement speed, I think. And then down here we can do set pause. And set that. But we also want to do it against the actual direction that we're in. Alright, that's not working. Or at least, I don't know, let's see, forward, 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 forward. Nope, not working. What I do for in the past? Mirror direction, yeah, times delta times the move speed. Thing. Oh, I just used the move key, movement. Oh, I should probably just translate, so I could just move by. Actually work? Oh, it did not like that. Oh, it does not have a move in Area 2D. That's part of the kinematic stuff. Not really necessarily what we want. So maybe what, translate? Maybe not. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what we want. Nope, that happened too. So heading should equal vector 2. This should be blank. All right, there we go. Maybe I should collapse those just to save, just so that they're an input. So you're pointing that direction. There we go. Alright, cool. Got some movement now. Yay! Obviously, can move, which is now checked. Player, enemy. Oh, let's see. Well, we got the nut, so they're gonna have to be able to throw. See, collide with projectiles. So there's gonna need also, that means we're gonna have some sort of projectile. So you can catch projectile. Can throw. That's good. Alright, so let's create an enemy type. Alright, that's all saved. We'll save the scene. We'll create another. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see what do we got. I wonder if it should be a physics bot. I'm wondering if those would be more important to get in because the static bodies. Yeah, I'm gonna go check this for a second. Abstract class for full body 2D types inherent from it. Yeah, I may want to do. I may want to do kinematic body actually. Okay, this may be what I want. Character. I actually may want to adjust a couple things for the player here. Perfect. All right. Control C. There we are. That game player. All right. So let's do scene. Nope, not inherited scene. Do a new scene, and this one will be add child name. Let's see, we're gonna do the same thing. So I want. Oh, can I create? Call this enemy. Spell. It's gonna have a sprite. And it's also gonna have a shape 2D. I'm just gonna call this shape. Let's call this sprite. So I should probably do the save it to the scenes. Any scene. Actually want to come in here and test the sprite. Shape. Just keep, you know, stuff simple. Well, actually, first let's give it a sprite. Actually, if we let's we'll make it a robot. So let's copy both of these. Stand. It's 3343. Perfect. Let's see, what do I want? I just want the enemy to follow the player. Yes. So it's going to need a script. Yeah, it has to do process, right? No, wait, don't I want to do... Yeah, is this process the appropriate time to do it, or do I need to do it during a fixed process? Yeah, that's what I figured. But I have to say, yeah, I have to set fixed process. That's what I thought. There. That looks a little less herky-jerky. Forgot physics. When you're applying physics, you have to make sure you're using the right particulars. No, I don't want that. That's just where I could... Oh, that's where I could store global variables. I don't want to do that. what to move it towards that player, so it's obviously it's a vector subtraction. I just nope, not like that. Oh yeah, wait. Oh. Oh. Probably it, right? Oh, and they're moving away, so I got that incorrect. That's right, it's the thing you want to go towards minus where you are. Let's forget which way it is. And they're colliding at least, which is good. Right, so I got something. However, the rotation is off. I need to rotate the critter. Alright, so towards needs to be normalized. There we go. Is there a way to get... Alright, angle 2. Returns the angle and radiance between two vectors. Perfect. I believe. So we got that. We got player position. This current position. So far, angle equals... Get pause. Angle is 2. Player pause. Alright, that's not what I want. Maybe yeah, angle 2 is what I want, right? Maybe I just want the angle. That's definitely not what I want. It's kind of funny. Alright. Alright. Set angle, maybe? There we go. Well, that's definitely not what I wanted to do. All right, what is forward here? So if I do this by minus 90, go to a script. All right. So that is forward, I'm assuming. Cool. I just have to get his collision box corrected. One 16. Okay. Alright, so those are all both technically working. So now I need to get a way for... Alright, so I've done can move. And let's see, it also needs... I need to throw projectiles. So let's see. This will also need to spawn projectiles. Hit by projectiles if not caught after X seconds, I guess. So let's see, we're gonna need a new scene. We're gonna have to create a, I don't know, what are we gonna want to create? It's gonna need to be a collision object. So physics, I'm thinking, not a static, it's gonna have to be a rigid body, I think. Pretty sure. All right. This for rigid bodies in the scene, it can contain a number of shapes and along shift state between rigid body, kinematic, character, or static. Character mode forbids the node from being rotated. This node can have a custom force integrator. Warning: change this node position every frame or very often. Sporadic changes work fine, but physics runs at a different granularity. Even separate. So changing this from a process loop will yield strange behavior. I think this is what I want, though. I'll just call it ball. That'll probably work. Or that. Like the orange. $64. There we are. 18 looks about right. Should probably that later. Bugs. I'm gonna change this song. Oh crap, that's right. I need some utilities. Oops. Why did I do that? That should auto-load them. Be nice. Every 2 seconds. Oh, it's what, timeout? Timeout. That's what I want. Add force. Or maybe it's impulse. Okay. I'll do apply impulse. That's weird. Maybe this never even gets called. That's why. That's why. Oh crap. Why is this timer getting called so much? Because this should be being called like every 2 seconds. Day 2000? Oh, that's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious, though. That it's just like shooting tons of balls out. I mean, at least it's spawning the balls. It's just, you know, not spawning them how I would like them to be spawned. I think it's supposed to be timeout, right? Yeah, I mean, that's what timeout to timer, you free, yeah. Alright, I've got a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So for some reason, it just keeps spawning balls. Hmm. Why is it doing this? Yield should stop it from doing that, right? Yeah. It should do that. Yield. Create timer. Timeout. If not, I may have to just do a custom countdown delta subtract. And for whatever reason, this doesn't seem to actually be working. Oh, I think I know why. I know exactly why. Alright, I need to shoot faster than that. There we go. Boop. Boop. Alright, cool. noise. Boop. 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 Nice. Okay. Now balls, we need to add a script to these. I'm sorry. What? Okay. Touch script. There we go. Scripts. All. Create. Get him go for 3 seconds. And then we'll delete it. Two, three. There we go. Oop. Yay! All right, let's add like a dodgeball or like a court or something like that. So what we're gonna need to do is let's call this one tile. Sprite, right? Yeah, sprite. Right. Cancel. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go to my resources. Oh, that's right. I need to add the tiles that I want. Okay. D4 by 6. Okay. No, let's go there. Cool. That one doesn't need it. But now I have to go and correctly move them all. Call this the court. Oh crap, I forgot the top ones. Still gonna call this court. There we go. Oops. Or, well, let me think. Well, the problem here is they're going to bounce as soon as they hit this square, which isn't right there. So yeah, these are actually not... It's really gonna look kind of crappy. But I just want to double check that everything is bouncing correct anyway. Cool. Balls are bouncing. Woohoo! The robot is shooting them. Yay! Alright, cool. I just need to, I guess, fix these edges, unless I can get, like, a corner that would work better. Perhaps. Or if I futz with these a little bit more, I can probably actually give them a much better... collision detection box. Take a little bit of time, but I can get it to mesh up better with the individual tiles themselves. Alright, collision shape 2D. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that one for each one of these. Now, I can still use collision shape 2D for these simple ones. Well, not really. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do polygons for them all. That's not too bad. It's just unfortunate that I have to actually, you know, redo them all. So, collision shape. Convex polygon. Concave. Technically, it's a convex, or a concave, I should say. Oh, I can never remember how to do this. Ah. Oh, the array. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I know there's a better way to do this. Can't I, like, draw it? Guessing that would be it for that one, but having to manual edit that is, I know I can do this other ways. There it is. There we go. can't do it. There we go. Awesome. Cool. No, it doesn't look like much, but it's actually very similar background colors. Cool. All right. Yeah, I think I'll... Ooh, let's see. I'm actually gonna grab some grub. I am very hungry. So I am going to go do that, and I will be back in a few. Ciao.